Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes, and Denmark. So we are just putting a new ship to sea in Copenhagen, which is named Sankt Johannes. So let's send it to protect trade in the North Sea, where we are trying to become a dominant power. And I've already invested in a second ship that is immediately being built there. It cost all of our monthly, or not our monthly, but all of our expense, well, extra money, all of the money that we had saved. That's the thing. But we're still in positive numbers, and we are not really doing that bad as far as things go here. Folkets has been fighting the Swedish regiments here. We didn't really help because we are sieging the capital. This is going to be mainly a war episode, I guess. I'm really letting my army show its inner hate for anything that breathes here, because we're going to sack this city well. I am pretty sure we're going to sack this city well. It's a huge fort here, and once the garrison will fall, we're gonna attack the army that's been here, but I think we will continue sacking later on. There are some provinces here without garrison, like Minsk, that can also give us a really decent amount of money. Then Didžioi Lietuva and some other. The war is so far a sort of a stalemate. We didn't really get much done, but I think they're gonna, I guess, yield soon would be the right way to put it, because their war enthusiasm is very low. So let's hope that we will get something out of this when we already are participating. The siege of Polotsk continues. We managed to starve the defenders a bit, and we breached the walls. But the reason why I'm recording now is that we got a new technology, the late medieval tactics. So let's get it. We're ahead of time by 4 years, so we're gonna get an extra army tradition. All the elements of the late medieval warfare are now present in our armies. Our generals have familiarized themselves with the weapons and tactics of the age, and can drill our armies in tactics to match. So military tactics are increased, that's really good. Combat width increased by 2, and infantry shock increased by 0.25. Hell yeah. We haven't looked into technologies for a while. So Denmark is somewhere in the middle with admin, diplo, and military tech of 8, 7, and 9. Sweden is falling slightly behind with 7, 7, and 8 due to the crappy king they had before. But I'm kind of shocked that Poland is the powerhouse here. They have 8, 9, 9. You get, well, the same as Aragon. And, oh my god, Granada. Oh, you have a really decent ruler. You have 8, 9, 10, so you're one of the best in the world. Other than that, Lithuania is nothing to be proud of. The siege is continuing. I'm really hoping that they won't give up before the war is over. And holy crap, yet again they're all sieging Teutonic Order. That's fun. We're slightly bleeding troops here, I guess by about 3.5%, 3%. It was winter, right? Yeah, now it's May. It's getting slightly better, but damn. We're hemorrhaging troops! We're hemorrhaging troops, everyone! The siege of Polotsk is over after an almost a year. It has fallen, and we are now moving to Minsk to sack the riches there. And oh my god, we got nearly 380 gold out of Polotsk. Damn. Well, let's go ahead and do the same to Minsk, because we want to get that gold. If I'm participating in this war, I'm gonna do what I can to get as much as I can from it. Okay, 211 manpower boost is pretty good. Minsk and Didžioi Lietuva are two of our target provinces here. Minsk is gonna fall very fast. What's the... Okay, 9 days, 8 days until it will fall. Let's see how much we get from sacking Minsk. An incredible amount of gold is how much we get from that. Okay, these provinces would be interesting, but I'm gonna move this way. Tuva is interesting, and then we can move down to Trakai. Minimal loot burden. Our armies are actually carrying so much gold from this war that they are having trouble carrying it all. Siege ability lowered, morale lowered, infantry combat ability, cavalry combat ability, and artillery combat ability has been lowered. But that's okay, guys. You will get me at least 60 gold from this war, and the rest will go to the riches in each of our provinces, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing if they will do something. You can see the provinces then build buildings on their own. They will invest into various stuff that they find useful, like ports or rural infrastructure, so that they have higher farming efficiency and stuff like that. Pretty good. Our troops are now moving to Zemaitia, and the total loot that we have gotten out of this war now exceeds 1,000 gold. I am actually ecstatic because we are just grabbing all that we can carry and carrying it where we can. I feel really bad because I'm not helping my allies much, but yeah. We have lost the effects of minimal loot and got a minor loot. Okay, our armies are now so overburdened that they don't know what to do with all that loot. Carts are being pushed as we try to find a way out to ship this home. Okay, we can get 4 castles now, so let's do that. It's a diplomatic technology which increases our naval morale by 0.2 and enables treasure junk, but I think that's a ship somewhere in Far East. Ship's castles are wooden towers raised above the main deck, usually one at the bow, forecastle, and sometimes another at the stern, after castle. Castles provided a vantage point during skirmishes and gave marines protection and archers better range in battle. The Vikings were known to use them as early as the 8th century, but it would not be until much later that they were constructed as part of a ship rather than added later. This made them more durable and helped distinguish warships from merchant vessels. Okay, there's a fairly big army here moving away, but I'm thinking that we might strike this army of Lithuania. But first let's finish siege here in Suvalkia, and then we can go and strike Zukia, that is controlled by Teutonic Order. What's our current situation here with the loot? Okay, 827 ducats. The problem here is that we really don't have manpower to spare. And I think Bryansk is an ally of the enemy, so if these two armies combine, they could really screw up our day. Matraka has been liberated, so we might go there and siege it again. But I think it has been properly looted already. Yeah, province already looted. So we probably won't get anything from there. Is there a better spot where we could go? Svarmia, I'm looking for a way how to aid our allies in battle. But Lithuania is gonna be really bad after this. Their war exhaustion is extremely high. How are we doing? Denmark. The war exhaustion is 3.54. Yeah, it's not good either. Oh! This province has a garrison. I did not know that. Well, siege ho then. Well, the Teutonic conquest of Polotsk has ended. These are the final numbers. Wow. So we have lost over 37,800 men, 15,614 in combat, almost 22,200 in attrition. Attackers' casualties were much Wait, what? Attacker casualties? Okay, no, this is attacker. This is us, this is them. So, wait, that doesn't seem right. I think there's something messed up, but as far as Poland and Lithuania and the others go, they lost nearly 12,000 in combat and nearly 13,000 to attrition. But still, they lost about 2/3 of what we did. And the peace is Poland will cede Nakło, Płock, Bydgoszcz, and Dobrzyn to Teutonic Order, and he will pay 13 ducats to them and our allies, out of which we get 3 gold. And Teutonic Order now owes us 26 favors. Can you go? Thinking it might be best if we send ships there. Oh, and our last ship is finished. So let's send it to protect trade in the North Sea. And the transports will go. We really need some time out, because our manpower is pitiful at this point. And we are actually breeding troops in Zemati. I'm gonna lower the army maintenance to minimum, because we really need that. And please give me my gold, game. My loot. We are carrying so much. Okay, minor loot burden has been lost, and we can either get a 10th to the treasury, which is 106 gold, or 2/5, which will be 212, or 2/5. I'm actually considering doing 5th to the treasury, because 212 gold is just insane. We could immediately start building something in our capital. But on the other hand, our reach is calm and his wife is just. No, a 10th to the treasury, which will give us 25 stability points. But still, this is a glorious victory, and we are going to build a cathedral to God to thank him for this victory. So let's do that, and let's send our troops back home. Oh, I'll have to do it manually. Damn. Well, the cathedral will be finished in 10 days in our new capital, Copenhagen. And as the celebration of the opening of our cathedral will be the blessing of our ruler. The Pope has officially proclaimed our king to be blessed by God himself, which means that we get extra bit of legitimacy, but also a boost to prestige. Things are looking pretty good for Denmark, I have to say, with the exception of appalling manpower, which is really pitiful. We are doing good left and right. We have our ships protecting our trade, our provinces are prospering, and the population is growing. We have recently reached 1,050,000 people in our kingdom. So I'm generally quite content. Our king is also the king of Sweden and Norway, which is perfect for us, as we do like this entire area. And I believe that there's not much things that we could do better at this point. The only thing that we need to do, honestly, is strengthen our army. We can have up to 9 units, and we have only 7,000 people in our army. But for that, we need to get a bit more manpower. I'm monitoring Bohemia to see if they enter into a war, at which point we could attack Wolfgast. Rimini has been placed under interdict. Of course, we're going to cut off relations with them. And fun time for Ottomans, they have fallen into a civil war. I'm not entirely... Oh my god! What the hell happened? Whoa! Our king has died. Our super king has died. He was only 30. What happened to him? He was so young. Well, okay. Well, the ruler is dead. Let's go with a massive celebration, which will give us a bit more legitimacy. crap, and we just got our ruler blessed. He probably got some cold in the cathedral and died. And gained 10 prestige. Yes, let's do that. We're slightly below money, but I think the budget should fix that. Please don't take a loan. 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 Olaf the Fifth Estrate. Olaf's attention to detail and superior administrative skill will aid us in reforming our administration and maximizing our taxes. He's way worse than his father, but I think it's kind of okay. We'll need to get some royal marriages to get a consort and other. Whether in the name of power or tradition we do what we must. Or no, I am the uncontested king. Wow, our prestige is 70. That's awesome. Well, can we get a royal marriage with England? Yes, we can, so let's do that. Please don't take a loan. Please don't take a loan. It's slightly just... okay. We didn't. We were able to repay it. And we got Elizabeth as our queen consort. She's not really good either. So what is our king like? He's honest. That's actually pretty good. Elizabeth Plantagenet. Anyone else we can get a royal marriage with? I think France kind of digs us. They don't dig us enough, so let's improve relations with them. And we could get a royal marriage with our ex-enemy Schleswig-Holstein. And we can get it with either Norway or Sweden. Nor can we get it with Teutonic Order, as they are an order. So that would not work. Teutonic Order government form, yeah. Well, still, that was kind of shocking. I was saying how well everything is. Oh, she became a gruff diplomat. Diplomatic reputation and improved relations. But diplomatic relations increased. Let's hope she will never get on the throne. Oh, she's 31 and he's 16. Well, let's hope they can get their shag game on, because we really need an heir. God is mad. A new plague has spawned in Yangzhou, killing many and setting the stage for a plague upon the region. Yangzhou, really? Where the hell is that? Oh, that's somewhere around here? Plague is a cool thing in Meiou and Taxes, a really good thing. I can't really see it anywhere. Yangzhou? I don't think it should tell us about... That's weird. Maybe God is mad, but not on us. There's usually 2 or 3 places where the plague spawns. And then it quickly spreads, killing millions. But I don't really see it here. Maybe there was a bug and it should not have informed us. It shouldn't inform us when it does not spread in Europe. This is weird. This bug is also weird. I really don't see it. It would have been already spreading if it was in Europe. Huh, weird. Weird, weird, weird. So maybe this plague will pass over us without any trouble. That would be cool. Finally, a new heir was born in December 1389. His name Hedwig. Well, he leaves a lot to be desired. He's not a very good administrator, nor is he good with the army, but he's a great diplomat, so that will, I guess, work well for us in the end. He's definitely better in the military than his king, and he will be better in diplomacy as well. But yeah, he's fairly average. By the way, I have noticed that our military power is actually very pitiful right now. We have only 3 per month. So I want to hire Bjorn Ebbesen to help us with the battles. But he's actually really expensive and would cost us 1 monthly. Now, sure, that would lower our income significantly, but you know, this is really bad. Grand Captain, we don't have a better choice, do we? I don't think estates can give us something. Corey Weber, top talent. Yeah, that would lower the cost of the advisors, but not much else. Damn it. Well, I guess we don't have much of a choice. I could do this. Yeah, that looks better. That looks definitely better, I guess. It still leaves a lot to be desired, but it's better than 663. 555 looks a bit better. Okay, so I'm gonna let it run for a couple of months, maybe years, depending on the events that will spawn. And once things start getting interesting again, I will start recording the next episode. So, see you then, guys!